Peace. This is your international sales and marketing hitman, Tiger Toledo, and you already know what it is, man. You rocking with the best, you heard? So this video right here, I am going to speak specifically to a certain class of people real quick. Specifically for a certain class of people real quick. You are a phenomenal person, right? But you have people in your corner that do not want you to succeed. This wears heavy on me because I've been there, and I see it happening to entrepreneurs every day, or soon to be entrepreneurs. And I see family members, I've seen friends discourage them from taking that leap into that new life, that new dimension in their lives, because they're afraid that that person is going to leave them behind. I see it so often. Close people. I mean, sometimes it get even as close as being your parents, even your sister or your brother or your spouse will literally, and you don't even realize that they're doing it because you feel that that person is supposed to love you and want the best for you, right? But in reality, they're on self-preservation mode, thinking if you pursue this career, you're going to leave them. I beg you guys to have the strength to push forward. I beg you guys to have the courage and I can't tell you the whole situation, the whole story about how close this is happening, how close this is happening in my own life, but I know I've been there, where a girl I was dating at the time, she did not want me to promote nightclubs because she felt like I was going to meet somebody and leave her, which wasn't even the case, right? But she would go behind my back and go to our mutual friends and tell the people, do not support my night on the nightclub. If they did, she would no longer talk to them. Until one day, one of my homies, his name was Jose, he said, hey, I confronted him one day, and I was like, yo, dude, why didn't you show up to my night at the nightclub and shit? He was like, I wanted to, but to be honest with you, man, your girl reached out to me and said, if I went to your show, me and her weren't cool anymore, and I've known her longer than I've known you. And I was like, for real? She said that shit to you? He was like, yeah. Needless to say, the relationship went downhill from there. It was over. Once I realized that you are not conducive to my life in the future, and you will find ways to, like, as if life doesn't have enough fucking obstacles already, you're gonna put more obstacles in front of me to trip over, to fall, and hopefully lose my tenacity and willingness to fucking succeed. Once I find out that you're one of those people, you gots to go. You gotta go. I pray that you guys have the strength and the courage, and as Farrakhan would say, the testicular fortitude to push forward, man, because it's sad, man. It's so fucking sad. It's bad enough that the schools don't teach us how to become entrepreneurs, nevertheless successful entrepreneurs. But then you gotta have people in your damn corner try to detour you and tell you what. Listen, I'm gonna tell you for personal story. Because I've started many businesses, and I'm not going to say that they failed, but I learned from a lot of those other businesses that didn't flourish as well as the notary business did. But let me tell you something. When I first started as a notary, they laughed at me. I kid you not. They laughed in my fucking face. They laughed in my face. They said, "You gotta be a notary. What do you got? Notarize documents for like $1, $2?" Little did they know that I had paid for a program for a mentor by the name of Andre Hatchett to teach me the correct way of building a notary business. They laughed. I was running appointments. I started running appointments. I got my commission. I started running some appointments I already had my agency thing moving, right? They saw all the phone calls I was getting. Now, those same people were like, in the cut, like, fuck is he doing over there, man? Why are you getting so many of these phone calls? Like, yo, how much are you getting paid again on these notarizations? Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just doing my thing right now. So they kept watching. They kept watching me do my notary thing. And on the sidelines, what up, Tech? On the sidelines, they kept laughing at me. They was like, man, this nigga ain't doing it. Like, there ain't no money in this notary business. They kept laughing at me. Now I started getting checks in the mail, right? Now there's more and more checks coming in the mail. They're like, yo, what the fuck? Hey, let me see one of those checks, right? Now these are people that was close to me in my circle. They laughed at me. I show a couple of checks to them. Those same people that were laughing at me asked me how can they become notaries. So there's a lot of you guys, man. I'm telling you. The people closest to you, and Tech, you can vouch for this. There are people close to you, man, that will talk you out of being a successful entrepreneur. They do not teach this shit in school, and if they teach it in school, you got to be in one of these Ivy League schools to be a successful entrepreneur or something, man. Yeah. They ain't laughing now. They asking me for a job. You dig? They asking me to send them assignments now. After they laughed at me, they wanted to become a notary. I helped them become notaries. After that, they asked me, hey, can you send some assignments my way? So the reason why I was making this video, man, because somebody really, really close to me, man, their circle has been stifling their need to be great. They're wanting to be great. They have people in their corner who they love and cherish, but they don't realize, because I'm an outsider looking in, they don't realize that those people are actually in self-preservation mode, and they're trying to protect themselves because they don't want that person to succeed. They don't want that other person to succeed because they feel like if that person succeeds, they are going to leave them behind. So in order for them not to leave them behind, what do? They try to talk them out of pursuing their entrepreneurial spirit, their career, whatever it is that they want to do. And it's fucking sad, dude. It's sad. It makes me want to flip on these people, man. But it's not my place. It's not my place. I can't put up a fight for you if you don't put a fight up for yourself. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that you're going to have to do yourself. You're going to have family members. You're going to have a spouse. You're going to have people that literally talk you out of wanting to be great. That is fucking sad. So I pray to the Almighty God above that you guys continue to have the strength, or if you don't have the strength to pursue your God-given talents to be a great person on this planet, that God blesses you with the strength and the courage that you need to pursue that. Because these people, man, in my eyes, they're evil. They're evil. I don't care if they're your mom, your pops, your spouse, a cousin. They are fucking evil, because they are trying to hold you back from being the best version of yourself, and that is fucking wrong. That is absolutely wrong. And somebody like that, you have two choices. You either stop telling them what the fuck you doing, keep them completely out of your business so they can't spew that cancerous venom. I'm really trying to emphasize how serious this shit is. This shit is cancerous and it's venom. You do not share your information with them, or you cut them all the way the fuck out. See me, I burn bridges. I'd be more than happy to incinerate a fucking bridge. I will pour the gasoline as I'm walking away from the bridge, and I will light and I will torch that bitch, because I don't want those people near me at all. Malcolm X once said, hey, somebody told Malcolm X, they said, hey, there are good cops out there. He said, yeah, I'm sure there are very good cops out there that really do their job. But it's like a snake. If you have 100 snakes and then one snake is venomous, are you going to take chances on the other 99 snakes? No, you're going to treat them all as venomous snakes. The same way with this person that spews just a little bit of venom. Guess what? If that person can spew a little bit of venom, they have a lot more venom in them. Those are not people that you... Look, this entrepreneur shit, as hard as it is, you don't need people in your circle trying to fucking detour you and discourage you from... There's enough fucking obstacles out there. You don't need more obstacles. You don't need someone in your ear saying, you can't do that. Let me tell you something. I have a very close friend. Every time that person has a really good idea, that person starts to execute on it, right? Oh, I'll give you an example. That person starts a diet, right? This person starts a diet, and then as they're doing the diet, the other people closest to that person starts to ridicule. Oh, that diet is not going to work. Oh, you're doing the keto diet. That shit is bullshit, blah, blah, blah. I read all these studies, right? I read all of these studies, and it says ketos can put you in the hospital, and now they're discouraging that person from actually pursuing to get into better health, right? Now that person says, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. They continue to do what they're doing. Now the other people that were trying to discourage that person starts to see results. Be like, oh shit, you're starting to lose weight, you're looking healthier, your skin is clearing up, all of this good stuff. Can you put me onto this keto diet? They're fucking pieces of shit, dude. They could not give that person encouragement in the beginning. Say, good for you, I hope it works out for you. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But don't try to discourage the person because you don't have the fucking will and the fortitude to fucking move forward with it. That's the people I hate, man. And to me, in my eyes, they're bullies. They're bullies because they bully another person to not want to do something because they're afraid of doing it. This ain't a rant. This is some real shit. We have to be very protective, man, of these cancerous, venomous people. Sometimes just because they're your relative, don't make them family. On that note, man, I love you guys, man. Stay strong.